So we're in an 850 1997 Volvo. This was the last year that they made the 850. It was made from 1992 to 1997, and they had a lot of really fast turbo R models that could do 0 to 60 in 5.77 seconds. This one's not a turbo, nor is it the R. This one, however, was a really good buy. It was owned by a woman for 20 years, and she had it garaged, and she even had a garage at her work. So a lot of the time the car never even saw sunlight, and the paint is impeccable. It probably is the fastest oxidizing paint is red, and this car looks like brand new. It drives like brand new. It has about 65,000 miles on it, and the car originally in 1997 cost $30,000. I bought it for $3,000. However, it did need some motor mounts and 2 tie rods and also a ABS module. So altogether, with the labor and everything, it was about $1,250 in repairs. So I'm in the car about $4,250. But I have to say, for a car that only has 60,000 miles, it's a great deal. Most 20-year-old cars have about 180,000 miles. So I think it's wise to pay a little bit more to get a garage pristine car that you know, you can do a few repairs and make it you know, almost as the original. And you know, so I got it basically for about 10 cents on the dollar, and the car drives probably as good now as it did 20 years ago. The only thing I don't like about the car is that the little steering column has a little bit of a vibration in it, and the vibration makes a little noise, and you kind of have to wedge some fabric down in there. Get a shot of these deer over here if you would. Not only is this car like brand new looking, it drives like brand new, and I got a great value on it. The reason why I bought this car, like my other Volvos, is for my daughters. I like the idea of them being in very safe cars. Even though the technology is quite a bit older, from 1997, these cars were made so well then that they rival cars of today for side impacts. They don't have the side airbag. It does have anti-lock brakes. It has all the features you're used to. Technology has improved a lot in Volvos, but again, to buy this car nowadays, you'd probably pay about $45,000 for a similar model and similar options. This has the 6 CD changer in the trunk, AC, cassette. It has power sunroof, power windows, power driver's seat. It has the sport and the economy model button switch, so you can drive in sport, which stiffens it up a little bit. The fabric, it's a fabric interior, not leather, which I'm kind of glad, because living in Texas, a lot of the time it gets really hot and you kind of burn yourself on leather, whereas fabric is nice in the wintertime because it's not as cold, and in the summertime it's not as hot. There are no cracks on the dashboard. There are no, all original windows. It has rims, which is, you know, the higher line model. It doesn't have the hubcaps, and it has a great sound system. Say is, if you're looking for a Volvo, don't get rushed into it. Be patient and look for a good clean one. You want to get something with less than about 120,000 miles. Now, I did ask the woman if she had the timing belt changed out, because the car's only got like 65,000, but she changed out the timing belt at around 50,000 miles. So you do want to change out the timing belt every 10 years if you have low mileage regardless, but it has a new timing belt, so it's good for another 60 to 80,000. And Volvo are one of the finest cars on the road. I've owned a lot of cars, and currently I own 3 Volvos, and I've had 5 total in my life. And I really can't tell which one's my favorite, the 850, the 940, or the S70, or the 740 Turbo.
Superstar.
I'm in the bomb shelter we get in when we were kids. There are two pairs of footprints on the table, hers and his. And this laughter, constant fighting for ownership of sun, ocean, and shore. Don't touch the lava, it's a secret. Try hard to grow up, we will make it. I'm in the kitchen